The best things I did to overcome my OCD was to remind myself that I am not my thoughts. You see, the issue with many of us who have this disorder is that we start to believe that what our mind is telling us is in fact true. And this just removing that belief from your mind and accepting the fact that you can't control your thoughts and that you are not your thoughts makes managing the disorder a lot easier. Because if you think about any type of anxiety disorder, like OCD or just in general anxiety disorder, we believe that what our mind is telling us is true. Now, I know that it is a little bit more complicated than that, but that is one of the core basis of many of our anxiety disorders. Because if you really think about it, we get an input from our mind, whether it's like a thought, belief, whatever it may be. A normal person would simply dismiss the thought because A, they know that they're not their thoughts, and B, they don't believe it, and C, I'm losing track. A, they don't believe what their mind is telling them, and B, they understand that they can't control their thoughts. There we go. They understand that they cannot control what their mind is telling them. It's like a printer always going. You know, whatever your mind tells you doesn't necessarily have to be true. We've all had thoughts that don't go along with our values, whether it be maybe hitting someone, doing something horrible, whatever it may be. But a normal, healthy, mentally okay person would simply just let it go, you know, let it go, flow with the water. Someone with OCD or an anxiety disorder, I'm saying mentally ill because it is a form of illness, but yeah, they typically hook themselves to the thought like I did, and they begin believing what their mind is telling them. And once you begin doing that, you go down a very deep rabbit hole where you start believing everything your mind tells you. You start getting anxious about little things, and you're literally afraid of your mind. Anyone who has dealt with this can understand that you're kind of a prisoner in your own mind and can't escape from yourself. It's a terrible place to be because you're essentially just a slave to yourself. And getting over that is one of my best accomplishments of my life. And I hope that you guys also do this as well. And it's very simple. Now, overcoming the disorder is not simple, but doing small tasks and keep watching videos like this and applying what you're learning is very helpful. You can't control what your thoughts are telling you. You can't control what types of thoughts are coming into your mind. However, you can react to the thoughts in your own way. It's kind of a stoic thing to do this, but it is normal and should be applied to you. Let's go again with an example, right? Let's say you have a thought about murdering someone, right? You have two choices. The first choice is to simply let it go and just say, oh, that's a thought. Okay, cool. Have fun with it. Maybe just like laugh at the thought. Say, oh my God, I had the thought that, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. That's normal. Your OCD and whatever you're thinking, your anxiety disorder, takes that thought of murdering someone, freaks the fuck out, says, why am I thinking like this? Does this mean anything? Am I gonna do this? Oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I... like that. Okay? And then you start to freak out, and that's where the OCD lives. And the anxiety disorders, that's where they stay, and that's how they keep fueling themselves up for worse and worse periods of time. By simply just accepting that you can't control your thoughts and that not all thoughts mean something, you'll start to learn that most of your thoughts are bullshit and that there's really, really nothing to them. Like, ERP does a great job of doing this, but I'm just trying to clarify that simply just looking at your thoughts is something you can't control and something that you literally have zero control over. Like, okay, think of a pink elephant. Or don't think of a pink elephant. Either one, you probably thought about a pink elephant. This simply implies that you have zero control over what is in your mind. And thoughts are coming in. You get thousands of thoughts. You think you control any of them? You may control a few. You may be able to think about a water bottle. You may forcefully think that. But when you are just subconsciously throughout the day doing stuff, you can't control what you think. And that's where you have the chance to let go of the thoughts you think or freak the fuck out. It's up to you. I'm going with the former. Whatever. And yeah, guys, I hope this video helped. I had this disorder, so I think I could talk about this better than most people and therapists. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this helps at least someone. Bye.